Hey guys, Melissa here. I'm going to show you how to make this really cool box that I got the idea from this Truvia sugar box. So I took this as a template and then created this box. I'm not going to decorate it really, but I'm just going to show you guys how to make it. So it's about, let's see, it's about 4.5 by 3.5. So it's a pretty good sized box, and it's about 2.5 inches deep. So what you're going to need to do first of all is grab 2 sheets of your 8.5 by 11 cardstock, because you want it to be strong. And I have my template right here, so I'm going to get my scoreboard. And get started. So first of all, I need to cut one piece to 9.5 by 8.5. So it's already 8.5 wide. So I'm going to cut it to 9.5 inches long. And then the lid needs to be 6 5/8 by 5 inches. So I'm going to go 5 inches across this way. And 6, it's hard to see on here, 6 5/8 long. So now that's the base for the box, and then the lid. So we're going to start the scoring. For the base, we're going to score at 2.5 on all 4 sides. Okay, so nice and easy. So I'm just going to go 2.5, and then I'm just going to flip it all the way so that all 4 sides are scored. Okay, so there's our base. And on this one, we're going to score at 1 inch on 3 sides. And on the long side, you only want to score once. So at the 6 5/8 inch side, you want to score it 1 inch, flip it, 1 inch. Now put it to the 5 inch side, score it at 1 inch. Now flip it and score it at 1/2 inch. It's not that easy. There we go. Okay, so now we're done with scoring. So you want to take your scissors, okay, and so that's the back. So take your lid so that the 1/2 inch score line is facing you. Cut up of the score line. Okay. Cut score line here. Flip it over. Score line there. Now you want to burnish the score lines. On all 4 sides. Okay, so this is going to be our lid. This part we're going to cut off though, so what you want to do is, I measured 2 inches. I see what I did. Okay, bring the scoring board back over. Measure, where did I measure 2 inches from? So mark it at 3 okay? And then flip it over, and then you're going to mark it at 2. So just because of the sides, so it's going to be 2 inches from the end on both sides, okay? Sorry, hope that wasn't confusing. It just gives you the slanted part of the box right here. Also makes it easier to close. So take from the part where you made the little nick, okay, and then cut to the main box right here. So it's gonna look like that. Do that on both sides. Might be easier to turn it over for one of the sides. Okay, so that's how your lid should look. And then you want to just put your lid together like you would normally do. I'm just going to use some regular tape. You might want to use some sticky tape for this. Okay, so our box lid is coming together. I should have shaved a little bit off right here. Got a little too far over. Okay, so there's our lid. Now for the box itself, let's go ahead and burnish all of our score lines. Now you know how to make a box mostly. I just went ahead and took off more from the flaps. So the box, you want these lines to be straight right here. Okay, I want those lines to be straight. So cut those first. Okay, flip that over. Same thing. Okay. Now we want to chop about half of these off, half of the flap off, and then just a little niche so that you can make the top of the box straight without it bumping into the bottom of the box. Okay, so now I'm going to flip the box over. I'm going to add my adhesive. Again, red sticky tape, which Stampin' Up! Carries would be a really good thing, or maybe it's some of the fast fuse for adhering boxes together is what you want to use so that it stays pretty good. So you just want to line up your tabs, create your box. Okay, so here's our box. Here's our lid. Okay, so let's see, I'm gonna put sticky tape or my tape on the back. So actually this little tab you'll probably want to create some little notches out of also. So it depends on how you want to adhere your lid. You can either adhere your lid with this on the outside, okay, or on this on the inside, okay. So the lid's got to be a little bit bigger than the actual box so that it'll close. You might be better off adhering it on the outside unless you're going to cut more of this off to get it to fit in the inside of the box. Let's that. It's been a while since I've made that, so sorry guys. There. Now I'm going to put the tape on this side because I'm going to put this on the inside of the box just so it looks nicer. So I want to put my lid on. Okay. Put this inside. And then very carefully get that put on. Okay. So here we are with our box. I used some of the, let me see. Oh, what is it called? All Bloom 4.5 by 6.5 DSP. So I have this cut at, let's see, 4.5 by 3 3/8 for the top. Just gonna go ahead and put it on. I'm not gonna do the stamping or anything like that because it makes this video too long. I'm just gonna put the DSP on. That's my dog. He likes to sit in here with me. So there's the cover. For the front of the lid, this is 7/8 by 4.5. Put that on. And this is 2 3/8 by 4.5. I like this yellow, it's pretty. Okay. And then these are 2 1/4 by 3 3/8 for the side. Okay, so now you've got your decorated box with the lid, and you can go ahead and put whatever embellishments you want on it. And I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Bye.